Hello everyone, DS here, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, well, we finished up the, Okay, we finished up the Auspice Trials. This time, I'm actually gonna be doing something solo this time. Alright, so... I'm actually going to be... Now, I know I said I would be continuing story, but... I might as well do some of the blue quests. For now, I'm going to do Fathoms Below. God, this feels weird. I'm having to do solo commentary. God, this feels so weird having to do solo commentary on my own. What to talk about, actually? Okay, Oh, hey, look, our destination! I don't need to talk about it any further. But yeah, I usually try to do this blind and, well... and with my friend. And again, Sokyo Tourist, but since he's currently busy today, I am going to be doing this alone for now. Hi, Chaga! Anyway. By the time anyone's watching this, I'm actually also playing Kingdom Hearts. Hearts on my PS4. Anyway, dialogue. Right. The hour of truth is upon us, yet I am unsure of where to begin. The Ruby Princess, who quietly slumbers on, she... Perhaps this will be easier to explain if you could look upon her as I speak. Please, follow me. Alright. Well, I at least have a chocobo. Oh yeah, funnily enough, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts because of Chaga Conroy's Let's Play the game so far. I think it's his 52nd LP, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check after this recording. Shiosai will bring her out shortly. He should be but a few moments longer. How's she doing, Doc? Oh, Hisui, why? Why do you refuse to open your eyes? Luke, there is something you must know. I am not the Ruby Princess's younger sister. In fact, she has no sister. I am the Ruby Princess, ruler of Sui no Sato. What? The slumbering girl before you goes by the name of Hisui, and is my dearest friend. We have known one another since childhood. Your Grace, I am entirely to blame. Had I been more prepared, more aware, Lady Hisui would not be in this sorry state. You see, a few days ago we received visitors from the outside. They had come to perform a court ritual to protect the Ruby Princess from any potential dangers. We decided to conceal her true identity. I had her lady-in-waiting, Hisui, take her place, as she and her highness bear great resemblance to one another. Something owing to the fact that they are distant blood relatives. I was confident no one would notice the switch. I was right.
That is why, when proceedings commenced, it was Lady Hisui who became possessed by the terrible fiend they summoned, and now, well, you can see for yourself what has become of her. To mitigate such disasters, severe restrictions on who can enter and exit Shisui of the Violet Tides have always been in place. In fact, even the Ruby Princess is forbidden by law to leave its gates. When wraith after wraith began appearing, however, I was left with little choice. I whisked Her Highness away, to the village, and had her pretend to be the Ruby Princess's sister, Kurenai. Kurenai. That was the name I had before my mother passed away, and I assumed the title of Ruby Princess. It was also the name Hisui would call me by growing up. For as far back as I can remember, she was there for me. From the best of times to the worst. All the laughter and tears we shed. Hisui, is this truly where it ends? Forgive me, Your Grace. This is my fault. If only there was a way I could go back and prevent all this. Shiosai, there is nothing to forgive. None of us could have predicted this would happen. You are no more to blame for what has happened than I am. Luke, now you know everything. I hope you do not think any less of me for my lying. Of course not. Now that everything here has been settled, I shall be departing from Sui no Sato. The cure to Hisui's condition can only be found above. I know this because, as Ruby Princess, it was my duty to study all the available writings at the palace. Very well, Your Grace. Where would you have us go? No, Shiosai. I shall be embarking upon this quest on my own. You will be staying here. People need you to protect them in my absence. I'm going. Her Grace has made it clear she would have me remain behind. Master Luke, might you accompany her in my stead? Of course. While Lady Hisui's body remains, her soul is long departed. No amount of rest or magics can cure her. I can only hope that in traveling with you, it will make it easier for Her Grace to come to terms with the tragic fate of her friend. Until such a time she must face this truth, however, I ask, nay, beg, that you keep her safe. We will find her soul. Oh, right. Kurenai! You are offering to accompany. Oh, right. You are offering to accompany me on my travels. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you. I shall give you some time to prepare for leaving Sui no Sato. Please, come find me as soon as you are ready to go. Thank God I don't need this! You are ready to depart. Excellent. Let us make for Onokoro. I believe we will best be served by beginning our search there. You see, while we have external contact with the outside world, we do receive the occasional visit from the Kojin of the Blue. During one such visit, I was given a tome filled with fairy tales. It was old, worn, and from what I am given to understand, written in Kugane. In it was the story about a fisherman who sailed the Ruby Sea. While traveling, he came across a princess who had fallen into a years-long slumber. She was eventually awakened upon taking an elixir of some sort. What intrigued me, however, is the fact that many of the places fishermen visit would exist in the real world. Makes me wonder if perhaps the story is rooted in reality. The tale begins in Orokoro. I trust you will escort me there. Yep. Thank you. Now let us depart without any further ado. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just teleport there. Store blood. Onokoro. Excuse you, sir. So this is Onokoro. It is a lovely place. The people here are incredibly warm. Take this gentleman, for example. As soon as I set foot on the island, he offered to take me on a tour. What are you looking at? So, you're gonna stand there and ignore me, is that it then? Wait a minute, I know you! My comrades talk about you all the time! My apologies, sir, I was joking with you, of course. Won't get everything. I have enough rich or powerful friends. That's why I approached your young charge. Figured I'd help her now. She'd someday return the favor, should I ever need it. So, what brings you to our island? You're looking to learn more about a fairy tale. I know nothing fairies or tales, but mayhap I can direct you to someone who does. There's a fisherman who visits us once a year to hunt for treasure. Some of the men here say he's as old as themselves. I reckon he, if anyone, would be able to tell you your story. Luckily for you, he just arrived the other day. You should be able to find him at the Quick Escape Pier. Thank you for your assistance, sir. We will go speak with him right now. Not to worry, little lady. Just be sure to remember my name and pay me back when the time comes. I don't think we ever got his name. Luke, did the kind gentleman ever give us his name? He didn't. Hell if I know. Without a name, I'm afraid I will be unable to send him payment for his help. Terribly unfortunate, but there is little that could be done. Now, let us promptly make for Quick Escape Pier. We do not want to miss the fisherman. Agreed. Go, Chugga, go! I'm actually curious, would this be a jumping puzzle? No, no. I severely doubt it. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't. Hello there. Is there something you need? Yeah, can you get my bird out of my face? The Tale of the Fisherman and the Ruby Sea. Ah, yes, indeed. It has been a long time since I've heard that one. I believe it was my great-grandfather who told me. Or perhaps my great-great-father. Or perhaps my... That is all good. Well, good, Sir Brickgy. Please tell us the story. Oh, yes. My apologies. Let's see if I can remember how it went. Oh, I very much hope you've not forgotten it. We might never know the whole tale if you have. The tome I received as a child was so tattered I could only read bits and pieces of the story. I recall now. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman on the island of Onokoro, saved a Kojin of the Blue from the maws of a terrible beast. As thanks, the Kojin offered him a vial of liquid. When taken, it would allow the fisherman to plunge into the far depths of the ocean without drowning. There that their journey together began. They visited temples, palaces, and villages under the sea. They visited temples, palaces, and villas. They met all manner of men, women, and creatures, including a beautiful princess who had fallen into a deep, deep slumber. According to her people, she had been like that for years. During this, the Kojin pulled out another vial containing an ancient Tamamizu potion, which had been passed down from him to him from his great-grandfather, or perhaps his great-great-grandfather. To continue with the story, upon given this mixture, the princess was instantly awakened. The moment their eyes met, she and the fisherman fell in love. They were immediately wed in a palace at the bottom of the sea, where they lived happily ever after. Thank you, sir, for taking the time to recount that regaling tale. It was truly enlightening. Luke, from what we heard, I can only assume this story took place at Shisui of the Violet Tides. Perhaps we should return to Sui no Sato and see if we cannot dig up any mention of this incident. Again, thank you very much, sir. You are a man of great wisdom. Choke my feathers.
Okay, so, yeah, like I said, I've watched Chaka Conroy's playthrough Kingdom Hearts. I'm currently on Deep Jungle at the moment, but, yeah, I do intend to get that further into Kingdom Hearts at some point. Hopefully after my recording. Really? Well, I know what little of what life is like on the surface. It seems to be a lovely place. People are incredibly kind. I grew up listening to the stories of how pirates would slit your throat the first chance they got, but those on Onokoro seemed rather cordial. Though perhaps I have your presence in part to thank for that. Shiosai shall be joining us shortly. Most stories in Sui no Sato are passed down orally. He should be able to tell us if any of our own stories match the tale of the fisherman recounted for us. Right. A tale in which a Huron fisherman and a princess were brought together by a Kojin and wed in a palace under the sea? It sounds almost as if it is a story about Shisui of the Violet Tides, though the part about the Ruby Princess marrying a Huron might be something of an embellishment. To the contrary, Your Grace. I believe generations back, a Ruby Princess and a Huron man were once joined in holy matrimony. The son they bore was said to have had almost no scales. Until now, I had considered it merely be a tall tale spun by the elders for their grandchildren. It is possible the story is true. And there is a chance that the remedy also exists. It is not impossible. Your Grace, I must apologize to you. If I were being completely honest, I thought all hope for the Lady Hisui's recovery was lost. What you tell me, however, has revived my hope. You are a born leader. Through your actions, you reversed all our fates. That is incredibly kind for you to say, but without this wonderful gentleman beside me, we would never have come so far. Indeed. Master Harvey, please accept my deepest thanks. So long as you are here, I can rest
I can rest, knowing that Her Grace and our village will remain safe. Now, Your Grace, I suppose you are about to announce your intention to travel to where Cohesion of the Blue reside in search of this miracle cure. I wish you safe travels. Kurenai is beautiful. Look, at long last I can see the light. Hisui might finally be saved. If somehow I level up, I'm going to be laughing. The elixir of life. Thank God I don't need these. Luke, are you ready to go? Good. Then let us immediately set out for Tamamizu, while Sui no Sato has, for the most part, isolated itself from the rest of the world. We have some little contact with Ojin of the Blue. This, however, will be the first time visiting their village. You have been there before?
Excellent. Then you should know. Then you should be able to show me around.
Tamamizu. Can't believe I'm heading back. Also, if you heard my keyboard, I'm so sorry. I just like pressing Alt-Tab to see what I'm getting myself into. Flying up. Kurenai.
Tamamizu. It is not so different to that of our own village. Now, where should we begin for our search for this ancient Kojin remedy? We should ask some of our acquaintances for advice. While I have met some Kojin during their stay in our village, I'm afraid I cannot recall who any of them are. Wait, perhaps I spoke too soon. The merchant who gave me the tome. If I am not mistaken, he goes by the name of Inban. Let us go search him.
How long do Kojin live, actually? Do they live hundreds of years? Thousands? Ow, my nose. I need to be a fisher. Oh yeah, I also got culinary and alchemist. Kurenai. It has been many years, so it is difficult to be absolutely sure. But I think this is Master Inban, the merchant I told you about. Inban? That is my name. Do we know each other from somewhere? Does the name Kurenai ring a bell? Kurenai? Yes, I remember now. You were the little girl from the palace. People grow so fast, they do. You have changed so much, I scarcely recognize you. Master Inban, I'm glad to see you have not forgotten me. We have sought you out today to ask you something regarding the Book of Fairy Tale, as you gave me so long ago. I remember that one. What would you like to know? You were looking for a cure for your sleeping friend. A most noble cause indeed. I am an avid collector of ancient tomes, and one of them is the exact remedy you speak of, an elixir that can wake those who have fallen into a deep slumber. Truly? Then might you share me the recipe so I can recreate it? The recipe should be easy to find. The necessary ingredients, on the other hand, not so much. What do you mean? To make this potion requires the shell bloated to umemi, a giant umemi that is over 100 years to mature. Decades have passed since one of these was last spotted. Your only hope now would be to capture a umemi larva with 100 years for it to grow potent enough to make your cure. No, that cannot be. We will find a bloated umemi. Just because none have been spotted in recent times does not mean
none exist. If we search hard enough, we are certain to come across one.
Perhaps it is as you say. If you were to look hard enough, you will find one. If you are serious about this, I would suggest you begin your search in exile. It was formerly considered a prime hunting ground for these creatures. Kelp was often used to lure them out of hiding.
Then I shall go gather some straight away.
Good. Gather the most succulent stalks you can find and take them into the cave. Any bloated umami are present, they will immediately be drawn to you. Or perhaps you should let this man here take them, who appear to be as strong as our gatekeeper, Hugo. No doubt, you will be able to make quick work of whatever appears.
Luke, I shall meet you in exile in a bit. Keep kelp in hand.
I'm actually kind of nervous since... Okay, maybe after this I can, well, maybe after I'm done with the side quest, I can actually officially finish fighting Nidhogg. I'm gonna switch over to Paladin for that, since, well... Hold on, let me check. Is there... Oh! There's a way in. Fly here. Welcome to Exile. A place I have not actually been in. I have made sure to collect the longest and most luscious stalks of kelp I could find. Here, the hunting grounds. Master Inban mentioned her. The deepest recesses of the cave just over there. Thank you. From what I gathered, the bloated umami are these great age is what allows them to accumulate an incredible amount of magic, most of which is concentrated in their shell. We can only hope that should one be here, it will be tempted out of hiding by the sweet smell of its favorite food. There's a naked one. Holy shit, it's huge! Actually, holy shit! Ow. Well. Oh, come on! Yeah, Hakaze upgrades into Gyofu at level 92. Fuga upgrades into Fuko at level 86. Third Eye upgrades into Gensu at level 82. And
Luke, Master Inban grew worried and kindly came to check on us. Did you have any luck in the cave?
I did.
Is this what I think it is? You did it, Luke. You have procured a loaded umemi cell. Perhaps the very last one in existence, even.
So this is the shell rumored to be capable of curing a ill. It looks nothing like that of a regular umemi. That you were able to find one so quickly makes me wonder if the bloated umemi is not as gone as we think. Mayhap they simply began burrowing deeper into the earth to respond to our excessive hunting. I must make up for this grievous miscalculation. Please, give me that shell. I shall make the remedy you seek and deliver it to Sui no Sato. It may take some time to prepare, but it shall be well worth the wait.
Thank you very much. Now Hisui might finally be saved from eternal slumber.
Oh, I want to give Hisui a hug.
Luke, once again I am in your debt. Together, let us return to Sui no Sato, and that we might share the story of your success with Shiosai. Though I'm curious who tried to curse
With Kurenai.
Okay, there's one last question. AKA, the two princes of Sui no Sato. Woohoo!
God, I'm actually kind of... Huh?
Mine?
Kurenai?
Shiosai has been duly informed of all that has happened. When I told him of how you slayed the bloated Umemi, his eyes went wide and his mouth dropped. Rarely do I ever see him so surprised. Then again, he has every right to be. Your efforts have allowed Master Inban to set upon making a remedy that should, in theory, have been impossible to recreate. Which reminds me, I believe I owe you an apology. You were only to escort me to Temamizu, but due to my own inability, you were forced to do so much more than that. It's fine. Truly, I do not know what I would have done without you. In addition to saving my people, you have opened up my eyes to the world. Through you, I've come to learn so much. When I finally return to Shisui of the Violet Tides, and reassume my role as the Ruby Princess, I shall look back fondly upon the memories we created together on this grand adventure. Until such a time that Hisui awakens, however, I shall remain here. I sorely hope that you shall too. Two princes of Sui no Sato. Look, Master Inban has yet to arrive with the elixir, but we must not allow ourselves to grow impatient. He will come to us as soon as it is ready. The longer we wait, however, the more I worry about Hisui. Shiosai assures me she is doing well, and thanks to one of our own ancient remedies, her bones and muscles remain strong. Even so, I feel compelled to confirm this with my own eyes. Let us go to her.
Okay.
Oh, couldn't I? Already? Damn, I didn't know you were already.
I am having her brought from her room. It should not be much longer. Hisui. Looking upon her, I am reminded of the Ruby Princess of Fairy Tale. The fairy tale. She would continue sleeping, my friend.
Initially, I had feared the void that had possessed her had driven her soul from her body. But now, I suspect Yasui's spirit has simply gone dormant. It is attempting to recuperate from the trauma it has endured. Master Inban's elixir will likely restore when vitality has been lost. Indeed, that is correct.
Inban!
Good to see you. Master Inban.
I have brought the elixir. In the olden days, we would sprinkle this over the eggs.
Sorry, just dropped something. Hold on. Up there.
Right. Continuing. In the olden days, we would sprinkle this over the eggs that refused to hatch. It would serve to strengthen the soul of the Kojin within.
Sprinkle? You mean to say that Hisui does not need to drink this remedy to recover?
Drink it? There is no need for that. All we need to do this for you is over your food. Yeah, I made plenty.
Honestly, if that were a way to recover from a coma, I would absolutely pour it over someone.
Go.
Nah, I'm not gonna joke like that.
Please wake up, please wake up, please wake up.
Yeah! Hisui! You're awake. Thank the kami you are finally awake. I am sorry for everything. Princess, what are you talking about? To think you had traveled so far and overcome so many obstacles to save me. I know not how to thank you. Don't. It's just the right thing to do. Nay, 'tis I who must thank you. Think not of it, Princess. As your lady-in-waiting, it is my duty above all else to ensure that you are protected. Oh, Hisui, truly I am blessed to have you in my life.
Girls, they are identical. I cannot for the life of me tell them apart.
Might as well be sisters.
Indeed, there is great resemblance. Master Harvey, now that Lady Hisui is awake, Her Grace must return to the palace and resume her duties there at once. While I ask that you say your farewells to her here, I do hope that this is not the last time you will see each other. I have watched Her Grace blossom into an intelligent and capable young lady under your care. It made me think that being sequestered in a castle is not the best way to raise our rulers. You have saved us in more ways than I can count, and taught us so much. Sui no Sato is forever changed because of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
I'm just glad to help. So it is here that our grand adventure together draws to a close. I, however, would like to enjoy your company just a bit longer. Please, allow me to escort you to the gates. Of course. Up, Hisui and Kurdenai. I had a feeling. I shall forever cherish my memories of our travels together. Whenever I look back upon them, they will fill my heart with a serene happiness. You came from afar and braved the depths of the sea, all so that you might not rescue a sleeping princess. The story has a familiar ring to it, does it not? Indeed, and just as with the fairy tale of the fisherman, mayhap someone somewhere has recorded our story too. Sadly, this is where I must part ways with you. It is time for me to return to the palace. Farewell, Luke. Farewell, Suino Sato. Or rather, until next time. With me to take Her Highness's place while she is away, I do not imagine it should be too hard for her to sneak out whenever she pleases. Even Shiosai has difficulty telling us apart. All we need to do is exchange clothes, and no one will be any the wiser. To prove my point, here is a question. Look very closely and tell me. Am I Kurenai or Hisui? You are Princess Kurenai. If you thought our clothes, you were mistaken. Just earlier we swapped garb, and I am, in fact, Hisui. Damn! That's actually clever! Despite the numerous journeys we embarked on together, it seems even you cannot tell us apart. Hisui, let us leave it at that. I think perhaps we've teased Luke enough for one day. Just as you have guessed, I am the real Kurenai. You always were incredibly perceptive. I knew it! Now, truly, this is where I must leave you. Life is a long and winding journey. I am certain our paths will cross again in the future. Until then, I ask that you keep on smiling, and maintain that wonderful disposition of yours. Fare thee well, my friend. Fare thee well, my lady. Oh, they're so precious! Honestly, I loved it. I loved every second of this side quest. I don't care if the dungeon itself was just something I needed to do. It was precious, damn it. Oh! Oh, right. Speaking of that, I'm gonna warp back to New Gridania. No, wait. Hold on. If there are any bells and... If there's anywhere I can go, it's Kugane. Excuse me. Whew. Let's see, okay, if I had to say... Okay. Kogane Dori. The markets. Let's see what you get. Complete. Ooh, nice! Confirm. Let's see. Are there any new... Oh, dang it. So close. So close. Wait, today's 10:40. The 25th, so damn it.
Well, shit. Well, over to New Gridania, since it's the cheapest. But yeah, I love the Ruby Princess side quest, and I will not deny it. Mossy Stone Greats? Wait a minute. When did I get that? Ethernet. Oh wait, no. First off, I'm switching over to Paladin so that way I can officially do this. Unrestricted. Final steps of faith. Let's do it. Now, starting off. Hello, Nidhogg. Well, that was a dumb move. Damn it. Oh boy. Hello, Nidhogg. Confining! Holy Spirit. Come, my children, claim the vengeance that is rightfully yours. By treachery, yourself. Bye, Nidhogg. Look upon the fool who dared embrace my power. Listen, the darkened winds that beat about his shriveled soul. He's a man. Hearken to my fury. The final verse is sung. Thou hast survived my song. Curse thee in thy eye, Great Belgar. A l'amour. If I'm not. Okay. Using this now. Damn, that actually hurt a lot. Sepulcher! A la mode. Clemency. Yeah, keep in mind that this spell is powerful. Yeah, there's actually two! Two now! Oh, right. Got it, deal. Blood, thou hast doomed me. But if I must end, then all shall burn upon my pyre! Nidhogg assumes two forms. Oh gosh. Ow. Horrid roar. That's gonna be hot wing. Okay, hot tail. God, I'm actually talking like a fighter. Nidhogg. Deafening bellow. Holy crap, I'm actually doing pretty well. And oh crap. I should stop talking about this boss fight because I feel like if I continue. Slain by twice by mortal hands. Finally! But yeah, if you see this eye on Nidhogg, or Estinian's shoulder, and on his arm, yeah, this is where Tavatore's Dragon Song War ended. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I need to do for that. Okay, next up, White Mage. I'm the White Mage, and nobody fucks with the White Mage. Anyhow. If you're wondering what this book is, just a word of advice. If you're planning to do Relic Weapons for a Realm Reborn. Be sure you have a lot of money. And all your crafters at a high enough level, because, yeah, you're going to be grinding a lot. As for me, I'm going to turn off Unrestricted Party and go for the Realm Reborn Dungeon. Halatali Hard. I'm definitely not going to swap between. Okay, first off, these are silver pieces. Right, put those in there. Sort that. And you know what? I'm just gonna warp over to Foundation since I need some better gear for my just better gear overall for from one of my rotators. Down, armor, types of war. Let's get some stuff for scouting. Already. Damn! I was about to purchase it too. Anyway. Might as well just cast regen on our tank here. First off, keep the tank alive, because ultimately, if they die, well, the rest of the party's screwed. I mean, to be fair, Eddie, damage you do now is damage reduced for later, so yeah, it's... I'm not here to support the violence. I am the violence! Alright, healer. Your job, healer. You're a healer, not a DPS. I suck at my job at times. Gonna cast some dreaming on myself so that way I don't... Gonna label the tank as a focus target since I do not like. Holy shit! Damn! Right, moving. Right. Casting regen again. Ah! Ow. Medica 2. Mammoth activator. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. To the mammoth now! Great, thanks a lot, ass. Maybe only 2,000. You both surviving is better. Ah, come on! I just got you back up! Mammoth, 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 mammoth. To the mammoth now! I died. And thanks. I couldn't cast Swift Cat. That's because you died too quick. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. To the second stage. Greed! Oh no, you were supposed to roll need! Back up, where are you? Wait, no, 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 not without the tank, you idiots! Guy on the platform. Yeah, dude, come on! We're so lucky that we did not die. Uh-oh. Bear! One medics are... How to take priority is... Keep everyone alive. Rule number... Steps 2 to infinity, don't die. I literally casted Medica 2. How are you dying? No! Thank God. Aiming. Striking. Alright, final trial. I'm not here to support the violence. I am the violence. If there's one thing you learn, it's always go for the medic. Alright, that's enough. No, 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 no. Casting regen on you. And you.
Casting Medica 2 now! And again. No! Full Scepter! Might as well give you. No, we don't. Healing. I'm being dumb. You don't need to cast Peloton again. Scheiße. At least I have chicken. Chopper! Someone even said something about a ring phone? No, 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 no. Eviction notice. Bye.
Alright, with Books of Skywind 1 done, I'm actually kind of lost on what to do next. Might as well assign this one. Okay, cast Glamorous. No, no. Alright, I need to head over to... Oh, through an in. First off... God, I'm actually kind of wondering what to do. Cast Glamours, on... There we go. Yeah, I generally don't know what else to do. Well, I could probably head back to Mordona, actually. Okay, good to sign. Exchange. Book of Skywind 2, that's pretty much a... Okay, Determination. Get rid of the one I have. Okay, so, Hawkue Manor. I can probably go unrestricted. Okay, so, Hawkue Manor. I can actually just do this on my own. I do not support the violence. I am the violence. It doesn't matter if it's unaspected damage or not. It's good damage.
big damage. Oh, whoops. Use the tiny key here. Damn! I wonder what this tiny key does. In here? It unlocks the treasure coffer. But yeah, you're gonna need to get... Okay, fine wax. You know how I said that I could do this solo? Yeah, this is why. I'm not even 5 minutes in and I've already taken like a third of her health. And let Arrow do this rest. She killed herself by hitting me! I don't know why I found that funny, I just did. And just cast my regen on this. Oh, right, treasure coffer. Yeah, there are 4 categories for these books. Enemies, dungeons, leaves, and fates. Fates are going to be the most tricky part, since turns out in this game, fates are time-based. And they spawn at random. Damn! Keys are gonna be everywhere, so pretty much just unlock doors, or grab keys. And if you're wondering why I'm just grabbing treasure coffers, money. And there are 2 tiny keys in this room. This room has nothing in it, but I like killing the enemies in here anyway. Why not? If I had to say which class to pick, honestly, White Mage is effectively baby's first healer. It is very basic, with cure and with some healing spells like cure, burst, stone, and the arrow being your 2 elemental abilities. Regen being your passive heal over time spell. I like killing as many enemies as I can because ultimately it's fun. Alright, first off, for this area, kill the Manor Jester. It is your big target. While the Steward is effectively the bigger threat and is the boss, the Steward is going to be the bigger threat. The Jester is going to be your threat. Also cast Arrow, because ultimately Arrow... Yeah, see that? See how quickly the Manor Steward died? I mean, it's very likely you could have done that, not killed the Jester, and still won. But I still like killing the Jester first. Finally, the last part of the... Kill the... The final boss, Lady Amity. Now, for fates... Okay, for this last tiny key, just open this door. Yeah. God, it feels like I'm actually doing a walkthrough of this area.
trying to, but yeah. I've just gone through it so many times, I've literally memorized this place. Look at that. Sentry's down. Hey, Lady Amandine. Time to die. Look at that. Dead. That third one, she would have actually summoned an enemy to attack you. Well, she would have summoned a third one of those sentries, and, well, yeah, she would have teleported to it, used Beguiling Mist, and pulled you in. First off, see my gil amount? 1.2 mil. Yeah, I have to thank someone else for giving me that. Because I suck at money management. Are you kidding me? I can just hand over 3 boiled eggs. I can do that just fine. Wow. Fanning the Flames 1. What does that do? What? You're kidding me. Immortal Flames. Oh! First off, gonna donate these breaches of healing. Need them. I don't need this. Or this. Or this. And yeah. Yeah, turns out you can actually donate, like, a lot of this stuff. Okay, Control J. I didn't know you could get this until now! I feel stupid. You need to do a total of 15 Immortal Flames Glaive quests. Flamebringer. Tipping Scales.
Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, there is a set of items. Since I have a bunch of duck bones already, might as well just grab more. And God, I do not know where to go first. I'm gonna save Mordona for last, so pretty much any fate that has me going to Mordona, like put your stomp on it. Hit the leave quest specifically. Or fates that take place in the Southern Thanoi. In Mordona, I mean... Okay, take it. I need to do... No! Fudge. I'm not even sure when... But yeah, Fates will take around, 2 hours? So I'm probably not going to be doing this until later. Yeah, if you're wondering why my Relic White Mage is so much weaker than my normal White Mage. The reason is simple. I like my relics. I intend to sell all... I do intend to do every relic weapon at least once or twice. Heck, I'm even doing the Dark Knight relic weapon, Torn. For Heaven's Ward, specifically. Eureka, I'm just doing 310 times for now. Now, it's said that the dogs spawn in Zaharon. So, I'm gonna be just checking the wiki real quick. Pause my recording anyhow. I'm an idiot! I need the Amalja Archers. Thaumaturge. Wait, is that guy killing the Amalja Archers? Yeah, it's best to have a two-handed weapon rather than a one-handed weapon for white mages. Since you're really not going to use a shield much. Alright, that's all of the archers. Oh right, battle drakes. Battle drakes! Oh boy. They're around this area specifically, so pretty much if you're hunting them. Here's where you're gonna find them. I mean, yeah, I could cheat, just level my guy up to 90, but I could just instantly do the level 90 thing and purchase the one hero's tail, but where's the fun in that? It's just like, why? There's no reason, no rhyme. That's not fun. It's better to have fun than to just be OP at the start. It's better that you savor the little things, you know? Besides, okay, anywhere else? Anywhere else? Fate. Okay, so for now, I'm just probably gonna head back over. Well, jeez, I'm actually kind of. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Ethernet. Let's go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, so that way I can turn in these duck bones. Come on, what else am I gonna do with duck bones? Well, actually... split them off. I don't need that many. I'm gonna sell these bone chips, this ogre horn, distilled water, this behemoth. No, not the behemoth horn.
sort it out. Okay, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to sell right now. Okay, so, what else? I don't need these 2 pieces. And Monado. I'd like to assign you a island exploration. Assign you that, since why not? Actually, I think I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably level up my thaumaturge a little bit. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Thaumaturge, pugilist, arcanist. Probably the arcanist because, well, come on. I need a better book. So it's in Western Lenosa, in Skull Valley. Lenosa, Western. Hellport's the closest one, so yeah. Okay. Whew. Summon this. And begin casting Ruin. Yeah, this is just a filler recording. If you don't want to watch this, I don't blame you. This is... Okay, Killer Mantis. Also in Skull Valley, but I do not know where. Definitely not here. Found him. gosh. I'm so sorry for not talking. I'm just like hyper focused and. Oh yeah, level 18 now. I finally learned Swift Cast. Now, for the last thing. These fucking beetles. Okay, next up. They're over on the other side. I actually don't know what to talk about, because I mean, God, and you're probably watching my video and just being like, we get it, move on, get better material. But yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna continue the story because, come on, if I do that, I'm just being an ass. Oh, come on! Ah! There you go. I regret everything. I probably seem like a fucking noob. Noob to everyone watching. Alright, that's level 19. As a level 19 Arcanist. Oh, I can equip something new. Now, let's work back to Limsa real quick, since I cannot access the next stage of. I cannot access this until I'm level 20. Okay, first off, let's go to Hawker's Hour. And yeah, if you're wondering why the game suddenly is laggy all of a sudden, it's because I'm playing on active hours. Magic. Up 10 to 19. Oh, this is the only grimoire I can get right now. Out! Magic. 10 to 19. I don't need this Mega Potion of Vitality. I don't need this antidote for eye drops. Buy these new pants. And these new shoes. But yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, this is definitely better.
Okay, so I can try to craft a new book, which would probably be a leather worker? No, that's not it. Oh, alchemist. Damn. Well, time to power level. Okay, I need leather and ash logs. In order to get leather, I need... animal skin. Fuck! Galagos drop up animal skins, so pretty much I'm gonna... I'm just gonna pop. Okay, so I'm back. I just did a bit of leveling for my goldsmith. Methane. And I think also my alchemist? I could be wrong. There we go, much better. Now then. Was this either in my inventory or just sitting around? I either do Great Gubal Library or Somal on hard difficulty. Knowing my options, I've died on Somal on hard difficulty before, so... I'm just gonna do Great Gubal Library on my own. Actually, now that I think about it... Why am I just doing this? I could just do this off screen. Nobody needs to know. I mean, sure, it's fun to do this on screen, but really, do any of you guys really care if I... Whether I do things... I show my progress on screen, of what I do. Like, what's your question? Because as fun as this is, I can tell some people don't really care. I don't know if people really care of what I do or not, because despite me having fun, I don't know if you guys are enjoying my content or not. I mean, to be fair, I generally don't know what. I don't really read any comments, so... Plus, I'm fairly certain none of my friends watch this. This just tells it to... I mean, to be fair, I could do this, but... Would any of you... I mean, as fun as this is... I hope people are liking this. Because I do want people to enjoy my content, and... Well, I know I'm sounding stupid, aren't I? I'm self-conscious about myself. I Also, I know my content isn't exactly up to par with a lot of other YouTubers. I mean, I think that if I wanted to... yeah, this guy, he's literally no longer a book. Best mitigation skill in the game, do not. Down. Issue 392. Oh no. Books. Damn you, literature. This is why I never got into. I'm kidding, I like books. I've actually been writing a story with a friend. Oh boy.
What was I doing?
Finally. Yeah, I'm so sorry if I... God, I gotta stop apologizing. Okay. Yeah, I really like this place. Sure, it's not as... Alright. Next up is this guy. Yeah. I'm fairly certain I can just do this dungeon. Potted fanatic. Ow! My face. Thankfully, your face is dead. I went the wrong way, folks. Well, that's not good. Oh shit. I'm breakdancing in the middle of the street, don't bother me. Oh wait, that's stealing from someone else. I mean... Ooh, treasure. Produce it. Yeah, I'm not doing wall to wall right now since, well... At the moment, I am not confident enough to do wall to wall. Okay. God, I'm just fumbling here because I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it. Nope. Not
Not even close to it. Koblenz. He literally... He died eating a fucking rock. The author of that book actually died eating a rock. Ah, come on. Oh yeah, this is a jump. This is the second boss, Liquid Flame. Be ready. Because yeah, this guy hits like a truck. Okay, activate this. Now he's a tornado. Be ready, because ultimately this tornado is going to actually... Oh no 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 no. What? Best mitigation skill, man. Now it's a hand. Now if you... Oh! Phew. That was actually close. Now, Seal of Night. Standing in the moonlight. Now it's back to human mode. And right, move. Constantly move. There we go. Arrive in the rare tomes room.
Now. Whew. Okay. Okay. Once your level is high enough, you can... Oh! Right, Annie. This book, The Proceedings of the Council of Magi, just... Yeah, it turns out Kiraja is effectively the name of the 4th level spell you get for a healing spell. Alright, next up. Make sure you get rid of this Pegasus first, since... Ow! Okay, okay. Okay. There we go. Next up, all of these guys. Arm's length. Mechano scribes are going to be the ones to kill first. I mean, yeah, these Mechano Maguses are going to be much trickier, but vulnerability up will be a nightmare to deal with. Especially when the scribes themselves can use a spell that gives you vulnerability up, regardless of... yeah, I didn't realize I'm very quiet. There we go. Through here, the last lamp. Is that a fucking book? And that's a second ball. That is our penultimate enemy. You still live, not for long. Ow. Can you stop using Bone Shaker? Oh, its pages are completely burnt off. Alright. That chair. You see that? That is effectively going to be our final boss. A chair. Thrilling, I know. But there's actually something more to this chair. It's an owl! Let's check out our new book, shall we? I believe this is the perfect volume for you. You're gonna need to use this in order to avoid attacks. Now Strix actually has a chance. Woo hoo hoo! Behemoth Ward. This is going to be. Just run. Get behind. Rubble in. Eden is going to be your... Well, that would be the second. And one. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, this is honestly the longest I've recorded on my own. Yeah, Jesus, I got it. I'm not even sure what to talk about. I mean, to be fair, I could do some all on hard difficulty on my own. But, Actually, I'm not sure what to do. God, this is... I mean, to be fair, I'll probably just do some... this off-screen. Or not. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I need my white mage leveled up a little bit. Might as well just do, screw it. I'll just head over to Southern Thanine real quick, just to see if it's spawned. It is not. I don't think. Take it. Hold on. Let me actually look this up. Okay, it does not appear to be spawned. Might as well just do this one. Run like a flame. There we go.
Thankfully, I am doing really well as a white mage. Oh, come on! They're mine. Not what I need, but even then. Heroes of the Second is also what I do not need, but... might as well. Oh, anyhow. There. Okay, what next, actually? Actually, now that I think about it. Honestly... let's head over to the East Shroud, since there is a few quests I want to do. Oh, actually, now that I think about it... should I do stuff in the Shroud today, or wait until another day? You know what? First part of this video, I already did the rest of one quest. I already and I decided to finish up my last part, so... what else? What else do I want to do? Maybe some Machinist quests? Nah! Right. Unable to apply glamour.
Yay! Because ultimately... It's stupid how you have to be in a safe zone to apply glamour. It's like... Come on! I have... Yeah, repairing my own stuff is nice. Alright, back to over to Relic Weapons, since... God, it looks pretty. It just looks nice. Alright, first off, Moxia, you give off Ore Wars. That's actually not what I want. Podling Barrel. Actually, I need like 2. And that's it. I mean, sure, I could do What Up Ore, but... Come on. Got it. First off, yeah, kill some grave toads. Yeah, I actually forgot I need these guys for my relic. Wait, I need these guys for my relic weapon. Oh shit, sweet. Oh hi, Groton. Oh come on. That one's on you, Chugga. Might as well just kill some. Okay, you are fucking... There. All 3 down. Just, Silph Seed Sai. Right, I need to actually check which quest that is. I Dream of Slimy. Oh! That just gives me way overboard! Pick up the podling, and... You know what I had to do? Oh! You have to carry it all the way back to a specific location, meaning you have to carry this all the way back to the start. You can't use a mount, you cannot run. And in order to do this, I can't drop it once. Ah, fuck. Eh, screw it. I can just accept it as a... I can just finish it off with as a white mage. Yeah. For this, you cannot move. For this quest, you have to... Well, from the start to all the way to the end of the area, you are... And since enemies are aggressive in here... Ultimately, enemies will ignore you if you're 11 levels higher. Thankfully, Pictomancer is level 80 for me. So I can just walk all the way back. Okay. Thank Christ. Now, with that all said and done, quick, head back to Little Solace before... or it's too late. Alright, final. Now, all that said and done, one last quest to go. Omsia, Feathers and Folly. Now, yeah, I'm gonna be not reading this. Brave One has been friend to these ones and time again. This one would ask of Brave One one final favor. Brave One must steal into the heart of Touched One's lair, rescue Podling from nasty Luxio before Chosen One sees that one's face. Never have these ones needed Brave One more. Elder Fritzio, this one would go to. This one has been a fool. This one half-hearted designs of playing hero have brought only trouble and anguish to Little Solace. This one would make it up to you ones. This one does not want to end his days as a bumbling one. One talks funny. Funny talking one should be silent one. This one begs of you ones. This one has learned one's lesson. Please, one. Give this one just one more chance, one. Shush! Funny talking one's funny. Talk make this one's head hurt. Funny talking one's good intentions are not lost on this one. Yet well-meaning one is still bumbling one, and bumbling one would only put brave one and oneself in danger. Listen to this one. Stay in this place out of trouble. But this one
This one. Ah!
Finally, these ones have some peace and quiet. Listen well, brave one. Deluxio and Touch Ones perform sprouting ritual at the seedbed, deep in the heart of the Southlands. The journey will not be easy, even for a brave one, but... Brave one, your loyal steed awaits!
I know it's you. This one has no words.
Why do you... Can I please just enter the Southlands and head into the seabed on my own?
Voco? Okay, you know what? I might as well switch over to being Reaper at... Nope. One reaps, one sows. God, I think this is the longest... Oh wait, yeah, I've already said that. Shit! There. Just ignore the trees. No. Back. You don't touch Volko. Okay, there's our destination. Yeah, for this I'm switching back over to White Mage. My Relic White Mage, since... Okay. You know... Wow, that was actually clever of you. Master! Look out! Feathered one is... Oh well, nice try. Ha ha! Ha ha! Yes, 'twas me after all. You will not be calling this one a stupid one anymore, methinks. Bye-bye! With me, friend! We must see the chosen one back to Liz's halls. Oh, huh. Yes, these legs will carry me forever! You guys are idiots. Huh. Well, at least the... Not the bumbling idiot that I remember him for. Oh no. Voice! Holy! Done. Easy, voice. I've got you. I've got you. Okay, yeah, there's no moon grass. Oh yeah, there is. You have to carry this all the way back to Little Solace. I see it, up ahead, moongrass. Thankfully being lovable. 11 levels. Higher than your... You can walk right by these treants. Okay, where the hell is the next one? Game. Come on, I don't... There!
had to take out...
Oh, friend, how delighted I am to see you safe and sound. Myself? No worse for the wear, thank you. It really is quite curious, but relieved of the burden of the paddling, my recovery was remarkably hasty. Yes, I dare say I've learned much from my numerous near-death experiences. Steer clear of the self-lens, leave the heavy lifting to the adventurers, and most importantly, keep a close eye on one's journal and one's undergarments. What say we sit back and watch the dawning of a new era for Sylphkind? In all these years this one has lived, never once did this one imagine that one would see the day. Please tell me it blooms. Please tell me it blooms. Imagine it just falls out like a flower. On yourself! This one asks, who is the calling one? This one is Phrixio, elder of Little Solace. This one would welcome Chosen One to these one's family. This one would build a home of peace and tranquility for these ones, if Chosen One would join this one. If that is Elder One's wish, this one is born to answer. Such words as a succor to one's heart, Chosen One. A beautiful day indeed, and the cycle begins anew. Oh! Just over in Gridania? Okay. Yeah, God, I've been recording for 3 hours! Yeah, I'm just gonna mute my Discord audio for on OBS. Alright. With all that being said, yeah. I'm officially on. Hail, friend! Your timing could not be better. I just received a report from Voice relating your exploits in Little Solar in considerable detail. Why, to think that that young man not only solved a 1,000-year-old sylphic prophecy, but single-handedly fought off a veritable legion of malevolent sylphs to rescue the Chosen. Your future of peace and prosperity of all brains and brawn. Yes, it is clear I picked the right man for the task. Worry not, the brave lad did credit word. Yes, he clearly explained that his heroics were now clever chocobo ruse, and insisted that your supporting role. Pray stay a while in Gridania and rest your legs. That asshole! Little Solace, reputation up. Self-assured. He stole my shit. Oh yeah, thanks to you now. Oh yeah, the vendor. It now sold a new mount. Sylphic vendor? The Laurel Gubu Horn. Thankfully, having 224,000 gil, I now have a new mount. Okay, mount guide. I love him. I love this little big boy. He's so cute. I love him. But yeah, that is the entirety of the Silps. And I think I'm ready to end things off here. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we'll actually get started with, of course, the MSQ again. See you guys then.